Hey everybody, sorry it's been so long since I posted another video, but I'm going to try to catch you guys up here. This is about 9 days ago, I think, in for my secondary squat day. I did 2 sets of 3 with 405, and the place was just packed and I was trying to get out of there, so instead of doing 3 more sets, I just threw in a set for hopefully 10 was the goal. I'd never been able to do it with this high bar, kind of close stance, squatting, and made a point not to wear a belt for any of the sets because of my secondary squat day. The idea, like I've said before, is to make the lightest weight possible feel as difficult as possible. And so, yeah, that's pretty much the way I've been running this secondary day. Has been make the squats really deep, really narrow, really tough. The benching is usually more along the lines of rep work or auxiliary work. It's not so much with my full wide grip, big setup and everything. It's just try to get more work in. I would almost call this a lift where I make the core lifts into auxiliaries, and it seems to be working pretty well. Moved over and I did this is 300 close grip, feet up for, I think I did 5 sets of 3. They all ended up being pretty good, and then I went over and haven't had time for my 4th workout of the week, and so I was doing some speed pulls against the bands. I was a 535, that last one. Here's 605. I tried it once with the band and got just above my knees, and the band just pulled it right out of my hand, and so I just took the band off and walked back over and did it again, and got a little hung up there at the top. This is last Sunday's workout. Just start out with speed bench and then into my pretty heavy squats. The goal for this day was I wanted to get a little bit more volume without the knee wraps, and see how much I could go with that to make everything else feel easier. And so this is 495, no belts, no wraps, just totally raw. Came forward a little bit on that, but it wasn't too bad. This is 565, no wraps. It's the heaviest I've gone without wraps since I started wrapping my knees. Went pretty easy. And then I told myself, man, if I just hit a single at 605 with just a belt, then that should make everything else feel easy, right? And so I did not wrap up for my 605 set here, and walkout was a little rough, like most of them have been in this setting, but the lift itself was not too bad. I'll definitely take that, considering that I've been using wraps and didn't for that set. Drop back down to 585. So here was my original strategy. I was going to do a max rep at a lighter weight than I went after putting on the wraps, just to get the volume work in. And the reps, it started out working really well. The reps felt really easy, but I came forward a little more than I wanted to on that second one. And so on this third one, what's going to happen is I'm going to go down and collapse a little bit, and then you see on the right side, you don't really see it, my spotter grabs the bar, picks it up, and then lets it down again, which just completely threw me off. So note to spotters, if you're going to take the bar, just take the bar and let the guy be mad at you. Don't take it and then say, oh no, I messed up, and let him, and put it back on him again, because you're going to mess him up even more. Back over, Justin wanted me to take my opener to a 2 board today, but I didn't get that memo until after I had benched. And so this is my, I just took my opener to my chest. This is 360, and I mean, I feel pretty good about it. I know I can hit it a little cleaner than that when the time comes too. So after that, dropped down to 315. Moved my grip in slightly. It's not a close grip, but it's a closer grip, and hit a triple with my feet up. So I was feeling pretty good. After that, I believe I moved over, and hit some muscle ups. And on the set, I actually had a slip on my left hand, right there, and I ended up, that's what you get for doing muscle ups on a slick implement with no chalk. But I kept going because I didn't hurt myself. It looked way worse than it was. But I've been doing the muscle ups just to keep my mobility up, if that makes sense. Doing a lot of heavy benching can have a tendency to tighten your upper body up, but you have to be mobile to do muscle ups, and so that's why I keep those in. And then I was doing sets of 5 with hang clean strict press, and I ended up working up and did a set of 4 here with 205, which I don't think I've ever done. They're not super strict, but I'm not jerking the weight. It's just a slight push off the shoulders, and then it's pretty much finishing it strict once it clears my head, which is a big deal for me. I've never been able to do that before, so I know that I'm definitely getting stronger through here. This particular workout was 2 days later, late night bench and deadlift. I did 7 reps, close grip, feet up, bench at 315, and then 4 or 5 sets of the singles with 625. I felt like poo this day. It was an awful feeling. And on that last set, I just did a double so I could be done because I just felt terrible. I waited too long to get to the gym. Sometimes that happens. So I kind of scrapped the rest of the workout that I had in my mind and did some little fun things. Here's some two-handed plate flips. It's a 45 with it's got a metal lip, which hurts a little bit, but this is a really, I call it a fun way to train your grip. It's probably not the safest thing. 2 more, another 2 days later, and I had my auxiliary squat and bench day again. This is 425. I took 5 doubles. First rep was just moving it. Second rep, you pause at the bottom, and this was the 5th set. So they looked better. They looked easier up until that point. And I did some bench work. Felt pretty tight though, and so I moved over and did these atomic pistols. And I haven't done these since early summer or maybe late last year. I don't know. They're just fun, something to pull out. Really work on your single leg ability, and just isolate all the muscles in one leg and the other. And it definitely hits your core too, because just stabilizing everything is pretty rough. But like I said before, the gym's just been really packed with a whole bunch of freshmen, and my schedule's been pretty crazy. Not only am I prepping for this meet, but I've got school going on, and I've been pretty involved with work so far, doing the RA thing with all my incoming residents and trying to acclimate them to the university climate. It's a lot of fun, and I like them all when they're not in the gym taking up equipment. Some of the workouts just take forever now because you have to wait for a rack, or you have to wait for a bench, or a platform, or a bathroom stall. I mean, they're just everywhere, and I give them another week and a half before they start to thin out because they just start to lose interest. That's what usually ends up happening. Thank you guys for watching. This next week I'm going to be trying to hit some openers, and I'll try to get back on track with getting videos up more frequently, but it's just going to really depend on my schedule. So thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and like it or leave a comment. Just let me know. If I don't get back to them, I'll try to in the future, but right now I just don't know what my ability is going to be like to respond to every comment. So thank you guys again for watching, and I will talk to you later. Bye.